The secrets behind the most famous magic tricks. Hello everyone, welcome back to Omid Media. Before continuing, don't forget to subscribe, like and share with your friends. And be sure to watch it until the end. Enjoy! Magic tricks are famous all around the world and people want to know the secrets behind these head-scratching tricks. Now in this video I'm going to be showing you the secrets behind the most famous magic tricks. Dangerous sword. Every year, thousands of people want to try their luck at Britain's Got Talent show. Each of the participants is incredibly talented. This young illusionist, James Moore, reached the semi-finals and won the audience not only with his pleasant smile but also with his miraculous tricks. He performed a couple of tricks and then went on with a long sword trick. Two unknown assistants raised the magician above the tip and let go. It seems that James is lying on the tip of the sword, and after a few moments, the sword actually pierces his body. At this point, people are just shocked beyond belief but still cannot take their eyes off of him. His assistants reappear on the scene and help him stand up. He is safe and sound and received all 4 yeses from the judges. Now, you might be asking, how did he manage to not get hurt? Well, firstly, this is not a real sword, but a fake one. As soon as the magician gets on the tip, it folds inward, creating a flat surface. In addition, his costume on the back has a solid lining with a special pocket that gets attached to the sword. Now, the rest depends on the magician. Secondly, when the blade stabs James, the sword goes inwards and the illusionist takes out a duplicate from his costume. He only has to balance. Disappearing from the box. Another from a Got Talent show. In this trick, the small boy turns into an adult and gets locked in the box. The dude's hands are sticking out of the box, but then the assistants push the walls of the box until there's not a single centimeter left. And then they start popping out behind the judges. The guy was in front of us just a minute ago and now he stands behind the judges. How is this possible? This is a very talented and inventive illusionist. Pay attention to the fact that we have 2 structures. Here, aside from the box, we can see a small staircase, but it seems that an adult can easily fit inside. As soon as we see the magician crawling into the box, he immediately sinks lower and gets into the stairs, which are carried behind the curtains. Another man stays in the box and shows his hands while the other guy hurries to the judges. The man replacing him stands in his secret compartment waving his hands and then getting inside the false bottom of the box. Thanks to the thick walls of the box, he hides in plain sight but none of the people in the audience sees. You need to be very flexible not to give out your position and remain in an uncomfortable position for the entire show. Magic blackboard. A young magician, Izzy Simpson, was only 8 years old when she auditioned in Britain's Got Talent and performed amazingly, which left the adult audiences mind blown. The magician approached the judges and took 3 of her favorite books out of a box. She then asked Simon Cowell to pick up her cardboard box, but he couldn't even move it. He asked David to help him, but both were unsuccessful. But it turns out that the box was actually bought in a store for £300 specifically for Izzy's magic trick. It was equipped with a switch for it to be able to literally stick to any smooth surfaces and become impossible to lift. Another magic trick was performed by Izzy. She asked another judge to open a book and read any word aloud. Then, as she went to the blackboard, removed the red cloth covering it and turned it around to the judges and audiences, showing the word that one of the judges said. Everyone's jaws dropped out of fascination. But it only worked because of modern technologies. The electronic board links to an app on any tablet. You can buy this for £3,000. The magician's assistant writes the word and it is wirelessly displayed on the blackboard. All you need is for the magician to buy the assistant a few seconds. Missing iPhone. Matt Franco, a magician, decided to play a trick on Mel B by pretending to burn her phone. It all started when the judges chose cards from the deck, took photos with them on the singer's phone, but then the magician was so excited that he dropped the phone into a glass of water. Mel B was not happy at all. The guy tried to fix his mistake with a hairdryer. After putting it in a black bag, it started to give off smoke and then disappeared. Heidi Klum called the missing phone and then the audiences immediately got excited as they heard the ringtone. The magician and Mel B hurried to the seats where she found her phone inside the seat. Fun fact, the number from the deck of cards that they chose corresponded with the seat number. Now, the magician cut it open with a knife and she found her phone. Now, first of all, Matt put a broken and wet iPhone in Mel B's empty glass from the very start. He just switched the two phones and distracted the audience from the empty cup and the dry phone. Secondly, the bag with the wet phone actually had pieces of dry ice lying in it, which under the influence of hot air from the hairdryer began to melt, creating the smoke effect. Oh yeah, the bag was just a piece of cloth folded in half and the phone, which made sense that the phone did not disappear. Thirdly, Matt had an assistant calling another phone at the same time as Heidi Klum. The magician cut the seat open with a knife and offered Mel B to get it. Oh, would you look at that? It was inside all this time. We've been tricked again. Mel B was holding a fake iPhone. The magician just sent the previously taken photos to it. Okay guys, that is it for today's video. If you liked it, please don't forget to subscribe, like and share it with your friends. Be sure to leave your suggestions down in the comment section below. Have a great day and a fantastic one.